guys, Gal the Camera 23 back again with another video, and today is going to be episode 7 in First Watch, and today is going to be the sequel to the 1989 Tim Burton film Batman, which is Batman Returns. Now I've heard kind of better things about this film than the first Batman. Again, I'm not like the biggest fan of Tim Burton, but I've never seen this, so I think it'd be pretty good. Was known for revitalising Danny DeVito's career, so yeah, we're looking forward to checking it out. So yeah, as always, I'll watch the film and give you my thoughts afterwards, so see you in a bit. Hey guys, that's it, just finished Batman Returns. You might be able to hear it in the background. I left the credits on, and yeah, a good worthy addition to the Batman film canon, if you will. Yeah, good film. A couple of things I noticed at the beginning, that the Penguin's father was played by Paul Rubens, who of course Tim Burton directed in Pee-wee's Big Adventure, so I guess that was kind of a favourite to him. And also the guy who plays Max Schreck's son was the guy who played Leatherface in the 2003 Texas Chainsaw remake, which I thought was pretty good. I like to think of it as kind of an alternative Christmas film. I mean, it's kind of not a Christmas film, but it's set during kind of Christmas time, so I guess you could argue that it is a Christmas film. So it's much darker than the first film, which I kind of liked. I don't actually like this film as much as the first one. I think the first one is kind of quite a bit. Well, I like it quite a bit more than this one, but still really good. I think the main problems I felt with this film was kind of the plot. I just felt that the plot was kind of like, it just kind of trundled along, it's kind of one thing happened which kind of quietly led into another. It just wasn't kind of like a coherent, a completely kind of straight down the line coherent plot. Like with usual films, you can like say what the plot is in like one sentence, but with this I can't really. It's just kind of like, he wants to find the Penguin wants to find his parents, and then for some reason he wants to become mayor, and then I think he becomes mayor. I'm not even sure if he does, but and also felt that kind of Danny DeVito especially in the first half of the film, he was kind of a little bit over the top, quite a bit. I think he has funnier lines than the Joker, than Jack Nicholson's Joker, but I do feel that the Joker is a bit of a better villain, in my opinion at least. I like the fact that the film kind of, like with Dark Knight Rises, it's just it's Catwoman is Catwoman already, but with this film it kind of shows you the origins of Catwoman. That was a weird fucking scene though, all the cats, and she kind of comes back to life. It's weird. I liked the kind of story arc from kind of meek office worker to this kind of rather sexy kind of cat burglar. Well, it's not really cat burglar in this film, but kind of like a troublemaker or whatever. I mean, the standout scenes to me in this film were the scenes that had Selena Kyle, Catwoman, and the Penguin, which I thought I was just laughing out loud at a lot of the moments between those two, especially the first the scene where where he comes in, he goes, "Just the pussy I'm looking for," which is kind of a weird line, but yeah, in that scene where she puts a bird in her mouth, and then he's like there with the cat with the thing. Although they're pretty funny, the kind of one-upmanship between those two I thought was really funny. Again, the performances were great from Michael Keaton, Danny DeVito, and Michelle Pfeiffer. And I think the best kind of overall character is Catwoman, well, in my opinion at least. Also made a note here of quite a few lines I liked. One being, "I was the #1 son, but they treated me like #2. Thought it was really funny. What was the other one? Oh, when he's when Penguin's making that speech in the last hour of the film, he's like, "Why is there someone who always brings eggs and tomatoes to a speech?" I thought it was really funny. Also, when he's being chastised and stuff, and he goes, "I am not a man, I am an animal." I thought it was kind of funny, reference to the Elephant Man, with "I'm not an animal, I'm a man." Yeah, so a good addition to the Batman films. Again, I just liked the original Batman that quite a bit more, I think. But yeah, that's basically it for episode 7 of First Watch, which has been Batman Returns. Next week I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but like I said, I'm just going kind of A to Z through my collection. So yeah, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.